Hello everybody, this is Saberrex coming to you live with my 7th video review for the Beasts of the Mesozoic 1/6 Scale Raptors series action figures by Creative Beast Studio and David Silva. And today we are going to be looking at figure number 11 in the toy line, Linheraptor exquisitus. So here we are, there it is, and before we take a look at this figure, let's take a quick look at the packaging for it. So here is the packaging for Linheraptor exquisitus, and I love the coloration on this figure, and of course in the painting itself. And the magnified illustration is done again by Jonathan Quo, which is universal for all the Beasts of the Mesozoic figures. And yeah, I love the removable diorama as well. It's a nice little desert scene, as you can see here. Kind of looks like an arroyo, which is a type of rock formation. Probably the Flaming Cliffs itself. For those of you who don't know, the Flaming Cliffs is an area in Mongolia where Velociraptor is found, and Linheraptor does share the same habitat as Velociraptor and lived at the same time. So, very fun fact there. On the back you have the full body illustration by Jonathan Quo again. Some fun facts about Linheraptor itself. The list of figures from the toy line, not including the Fan's Choice variants. And now let's move on to the figure. So here we have Linheraptor exquisitus, and he is absolutely gorgeous. I love the color scheme for this dinosaur. It is superb and definitely is my favorite color scheme for all of these. This is actually based on a real bird called a European bee eater, which is probably one of the coolest looking birds out there. And this is definitely one of the most interesting raptors in the toy line. This is a relatively new raptor that was found only about maybe 4 or 5 years ago, if that. And yeah, Linheraptor is one of 3 different raptors that lived in Mongolia, along with its cousin Sargon and Velociraptor. They all lived in the same place and at the same time. And so you would have actually had 3 different dromaeosaurs competing with one another. They might have hunted different types of prey, but then again, who knows? But yeah, Linheraptor is a very interesting animal. It's known from a nearly complete skeleton, and it is definitely most closely related to Sargon itself. There is some debate as to whether it may be another specimen of Sargon, according to some, but who knows? Only more evidence may prove whether or not that's true. But nonetheless, Linheraptor is a very, very interesting dinosaur, and I really like the design on this. I mean, looking at this figure, yeah, he is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at that beautiful color, those eyes, the feathers, the detail work on the wings. It's all just glorious. And these wings are probably my favorite wing mold in the toy line. I think these are unique to Linheraptor itself. I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to compare it once I get the other 4 figures in, because they are on their way currently. But yeah, he's absolutely gorgeous. Now, my Linheraptor is, I would say, unique even among the figures itself, because he actually has one little defect. So I've actually called him Stubbs, because he actually has 2 sets of running toes. Well, he has 2 sets of toes, like is traditional with all the Beasts of the Mesozoic figures, but he actually has 2 sets of toes for the left foot. So his middle toe here, which should be much longer, is actually shorter. So I like to pretend he had some sort of injury, and so I've called him Stubbs for that reason, because he stubbed his toe. But anyway, yeah, other than that, I have no issues with this figure whatsoever, and I think the little defect in the production of this figure just gives it a little more character, so I really don't mind it at all. But yeah, I thought it was worth noting. And as you can see, he does, on the underside of his stand, have the extra set. Well, he does have the hidden pocket where you can store his extra toes. And truth be told, I think the thing I love the most about this figure in regards to how it looks is definitely the tail mold. I mean, that tail mold is beautiful. I mean, he's probably got the widest tail at the base. Well, not at the base, at the tip of his tail. It's probably the widest out of all the figures. Maybe a little less wide than Zenuanlong's. I'd have to compare the two. But definitely that tail, it's absolutely gorgeous. I cannot stop looking at that tail when I look at this figure. It's like basically a giant signal flag as far as I'm concerned. That's probably the reason I like having it in the raised position when I put the tail in on the figure. Yeah, that tail is absolutely cool. And again, I love how this color scheme works so well with the figure. In fact, I like it so much that it's inspired me to change the color scheme on one of the dinosaurs that I came up with for a speculative evolution project. I won't give any details on that, but this European bee color scheme works very well for the raptor that I created for that speculative evolution piece. So just a little fun fact about how it influenced me. Now, size comparison wise, he is quite large. I think he might actually be longer than quite a few of the figures. He may even rival Velociraptor in length, but let's do some comparisons. So here he is with Pyroraptor. And Pyroraptor is definitely shorter than Linheraptor. I mean, the evidence there is clear. He is quite a bit shorter. Yeah, that tail of Linheraptors is absolutely enormous in regards to length. And yeah, it really looks nice. So this is a big, kind of burly looking figure. Here he is with Dromaeosaurus. And Dromaeosaurus is definitely longer. Well, no, I'm sorry. Dromaeosaurus is definitely shorter. Sorry for that. But yeah, Dromaeosaurus does not compare. He is even shorter than Linheraptor. Absolutely tiny compared to him, I should say. Like, no comparison in regards to size. And here he is with Zenuanlong, and again, no real size comparison. I mean, Zenuanlong might be a little bit bigger at the shoulder, but hip-wise, in regards to his hip size, in regards to hip height, Zenuanlong is actually just a little bit shorter. I think Linheraptor, when he is fully extended and his legs are out straight, is actually a little bit taller than Zenuanlong. So, yeah, definitely Zenuanlong is longer and taller. Here he is in comparison as well with Balar Bondoc. Balar has no size comparison in regards to length with Linheraptor. Yeah, Balar is absolutely tiny, I should say, in comparison. He does not come anywhere close in regards to hip height or in regards to length, because again, Balar is shorter than all the other beasts of the Mesozoic figures. Yeah, he definitely has the shortest length. Here he is with Atrociraptor. And Atrociraptor is maybe a little bit close in regards to hip height, but again, not so much that he comes within the range where he would be as tall as Linheraptor, with Linheraptor's legs out straight. He's nowhere near as long though either, but definitely an imposing, imposing in regards to length and height for Linheraptor. And lastly, here he is with Velociraptor. And I'm actually astonished to say this, but I think Linheraptor and Velociraptor may actually be about the same length. I'm actually surprised. I always figured Velociraptor is the longest of these figures in regards to his length, but Linheraptor definitely comes very close, if not is equal to length with him. And Linheraptor is actually taller. So there you have that. Linheraptor is very sizable in regards to this figure, and he is very beautifully done. And these two dinosaurs, Linheraptor and Velociraptor, again, they go very well together. In part because, one, they live at the same time and in the same place, so they would have actually met each other. And two, the contrast in colors looks very, very nice between them. Like, I can imagine, like, Linheraptor being a daytime hunter, unlike Velociraptor, who is confirmed to have been nocturnal, because Velociraptor is basically the owl of the raptors, whereas it was a night hunter, as evidenced by fossils of the ring of bones called the scleral ring around its eyes. But yeah, so Linheraptor is, he's absolutely gorgeous and big, beautiful, and I guess you could call him ornate. He really is. And this was the last of the stretch goals that was reached and funded for the Beasts of the Mesozoic on Kickstarter. This was the very last one. He was definitely one of the ones I figured on getting if I was going to get them all. And I pretty much did, except for Velociraptor osmolski, because, again, Velociraptor osmolski is just another mold of Velociraptor, and I didn't feel I needed two Velociraptors. But nevertheless, I never regretted being able to get him. Linheraptor is, just a remarkable figure. Now, as he was a stretch goal, he is a little less expensive than Velociraptor, Sargon, and Atrociraptor were, because those were $40 when they started out on Kickstarter and backer kit, while this one was about $35. He's probably a little bit more now, but if you happen to think about getting this figure, I would recommend getting it as soon as possible, because this is a very beautiful figure. It really is. It's just gorgeous. And I have never regretted that. And he's truly a remarkable figure, and I cannot wait to put him together with Sargon and Velociraptor so that all three Mongolian raptors can be together in the environment that I got as part of the accessory packs. So, yeah, I look forward to having all three of those desert raptors together. So this is Saberrex signing off, saying you're never too old to play with toys, don't be afraid to unleash your inner child, and have a good day. Thank you.